Hey guys and girls, and welcome to a new series here for Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones. Today we are playing with the sub-mod Aegon's Aegon's Conquest. I completely forgot what it was called. Today we are going to be starting, yes, like I said, this is a sub-mod, adds Aegon's Conquest to the game, which is really cool, especially now that dragons have been implemented in their basic forms. So yeah, I'm going to allow you guys to read this completely. I'm sure you guys already know your history involving Aegon and Arlic the Fool and all that good stuff. So yes, we're going to say fire and blood, and we're going to get this show on the road. I hope you guys also enjoyed my last episode where we talked about how to rebuild King's Landing. Like I said, we will not be doing that this series. It's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, and like I said, by that stage we would have conquered most of the Seven Kingdoms as well, and there wouldn't really be a whole lot to do, just kind of settling around and just doing nothing. So yes, so King's Landing, our first step. So we do gain a little bit of territory here, which is pretty good. I am going to raise my troops here as normal. We really don't need these. I don't think there's a point, so that's fine. We are negative 100 in renown, which is fine. We are dragon warriors, dragon riders, so that's okay. We are raising our army. We should easily be able to crush everything in our pathway anyway, so that's fine. This series will involve a lot of scripting, unfortunately. Like I said, nothing wrong with scripting. I think there needs to be a bit of a how do you go about, how do you say it? A bit of free will, if that makes sense, as well as a bit of scripting. But yeah, it's still really good mod. Definitely check it out, definitely play it as well, especially playing as a different faction as well compared to being as Aegon. Because as Aegon, it is quite simple, especially like I said, you get claims on everything. You get dragons, which you're about to see are not way overpowered, they're just insane. They are way overpowered, by the way. 509, yeah. That's because we do have both of our sisters riding with us in our army. So, yeah, like I said, you can just obliterate everyone. Like, there you go. We just wiped out 9,000 troops. We lost 276. It's insane. It is absolutely... It's ballistic. We're not going to do anything too crazy here. Oh, excellent. Visenya is pregnant, which is pretty good. We're going to use our dragon. We're just going to knock down the walls to bare basics. I think it would be cool if this, instead of had a destruction for a year, it was a bit longer. Because, yeah, like it's a bit crazy that, you know, they can make repairs. I don't know. I don't know. There's something around it that I think it could be improved on a little bit. I suppose it's just a... we'll quickly equip those two as well. We won't hold off that. I don't know. I'm sure there's a middle ground where using your dragons, yes, does lower that, which is good. I'm assuming it's more of just for the fact that instead of hanging around for 2 years or 3 years or whatever, it just lowers the chance. Sorry, not the chance, just the time of sieging. So I suppose there's that is the main thing as well. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm not too fast. We got a bunch of prisoners which we can ransom as well. That's fine. Aren't you the Lord? Hang on. Oh no, you're not. Sorry. We've got just some... Oh, we got your brother. Okay, fair enough. We'll ransom you off. For a second there I was like, wait a minute. We've caught him. No, we have not. But that's okay. Like I said, not too fast. We'll negotiate an alliance with him. That's fine. He's our uncle. So yeah. This series won't go for too long. Once we've completed Aegon's Conquest, I think we will call it quits there. There is 2 more series that I would like to look at doing. One of them is definitely, if you saw my last mod reveal video, is they have part of Valyria. I'm thinking of creating a special house to conquer Valyria with. I'm not too sure what age period, but we'll kind of look at doing that. I think that would be a really cool idea. Maybe in Robert's Rebellion we won't have dragons, and see if we can bring back dragons, especially being over here in Valyria. And the other mod I want to check out, which we'll do a special video for, is the Century of Blood as well, which is a special bookmark, which I think will be a really cool period to check out. The Century of Blood is actually before this as well. It's like literally just after Valyrian's, the Doom of Valyria. So I think that will be a really cool time period. There's also a house, I can't remember his name, a lord that has a dragon as well, that went to Valyria and then just disappeared. We could check him out and see what they've got involved going on there. But yeah, so like I said, that's a pretty good idea. Ooh, we got ourselves a son. Sure, we're going to name him after us, why not? Our children won't really matter. I don't think we're going to be playing for that long. Anyway, we're going to siege this down a little bit quicker if we can. We're going to use our dragon. I'm not going to say no mercy. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Our Rhaenys is now pregnant, which is fine. Wait. What happened there? Oh, the bastard. He stole our painted table. Damn. And the other thing I wanted to quickly show you guys as well is that. It's not that. This is the Royal Court of Dragonstone. This is not Dragonstone, but this is. I'm sure you guys have seen all this as well. But I want to check out. Access the dragon pit. Oh, there's a dragon pit here as well. I suppose that's true. Thank you. That will be all. That's really annoying. How do we check out the different courts? Because I want to check out Dragonstone. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. Okay. Well, whatevers. It is what it is. I suppose we could probably change the. No, the capital's here anyway. That is bizarre. We haven't even built that. That is weird. Destroy title? I don't want to destroy title. Oh, yeah, that's blows. Well, anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll check out Dragonstone maybe in another episode, another series. That's unfortunately, like I said, Dragonstone was raided, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. We don't even have that anymore. Royal Court. Yeah, so we got the flags, but we don't have anything else. You're a dick. You stole my painted table, but that's okay. We'll get it back. We'll get revenge on him, I'm sure. We're just going to speed this up. They will siege that down. That's okay. I could probably split my armies if I really wanted to. We're not. I think we're just going to do this. Excellent. We got ourselves a daughter. That's fine. You know what? Let's just arrange a marriage between our kids. That's fine. Excellent. Brilliant. Cool. The Targaryen tradition has continued. Like I said, I could just burn them to the ground, but we're going to save that for... what is it? Harenhel. Bit of payback for what they've done to us, which is fine. Cool. House Gaunt. We're going to become friends, which is funny, because she's a descendant from our... what is that? Technically our wife? Yeah, our wife of our other campaign. So that's actually kind of funny. Okay, we were able to siege that. That's okay. We're going to come down here, just burn them all. Yep, that's how quickly a dragon does. You can just absolutely obliterate them. Excellent. We're going to march for Harenhel. I think that makes the most sense. Plus, he owes us. And sure, they've sent a maester, so I cannot wait. So that's fine as well. I'm assuming we got a bunch of prisoners as well. So we're just going to ransom everyone and then release everyone else. Sure, there we go. Done and done. Excellent. I'm sure we could have probably gotten a bit of more money out of him, but like I said, I'm not really too fast. Okay, let's move on to Harenhel. Now, this is where events do come into play. It's very scripted. Read the description of the mod as well. I'm sure there's ways around it if you guys want to. But one of them is every time. So the first one is here. We can say no, and you can just play it as normal, or you can actually go to Dracarys, which will destroy Harenhel and obliterate. Did you see that? It was normally built. Now we've been able to destroy it, which is really, really cool. Yeah, we've destroyed Harenhel, which is really cool. And we're going to use a dragon to... Oh, we're not going to turn it into a ruin, but I think we're going to say no mercy. The keep will burn. I think that makes the most sense. Now, the mod... I'm assuming there's a mod that does conflict with this, because normally you get an option where it's Dracarys, and you just pretty much kill everyone. Like you kill every every household member. Wow, that is terrible. But that's okay. We're gonna move around here and assume. Oops, here we go. There was a battle there. Okay, the Brave Fool. Our dragons, really? Our dragons aren't going to win the day. That's impressive. Oh, no, it is. Excellent. Yeah. So even though we don't have enough, we are going to be winning this in the end. We're going to say Dracarys. We're going to burn pretty much all these guys to the ground. So this is kind of broken from reality, which is fine. That's okay. Like I said, we got a claim on him. So, we're going to steal the artifact. We're going to start that off anyway, because we want our painted table. It's not the actual painted table, but it's just the artifact. Okay, well, he's dead as well. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. That's okay. We're going to win this war. We're going to absolutely obliterate him. That's fine. And we've become King Aegon, the Silver Dragon as well. Awesome. So there isn't, like I said, an option where you can kill all... the whores, as you know, is in law, so that makes sense. But for some reason, it didn't kick off, which is fine. I'm not too fussed. Like I said, we should be able to beat these guys as well. We just got to wait until the dragons kind of kick in. So you always got to make sure you have enough troops to survive the early phase of the battle, pretty much, and then you just pretty much run away with it. So that's fine. We're going to kill all those guys as well. I'm not too fussed. Excellent. Let's just burn them to the ground. And like I said, we should easily win that battle. And we're going to enforce demand there and enforce demand. Okay, well, we're going to give Harenhel to House Quarries. I do like playing with these guys. So we may do certain runs in the future with different houses and stuff like that. He's technically our Master at Arms. He did inherit it, but of course the curse of Harenhel, he ended up dying and his house went extinct. Because what did he do? I think I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to follow it as accurate as we can, so be it. They've gone bye-bye. Well, they're still around, surprisingly. They've still got 7 members, which is fine. The other thing we do want to do is we want our painted table back. We're going to steal it, and we're going to start that event. Sure, why not? Okay. Now, we're on to Arlic, and we will give the lands to Lord Tully as well, to try and emulate it as best as we can. I could give the crowns away, but I'm not going to. Okay, well, we're going to move our troops down back to King's Landing in quotation marks. We're going to build the first part. Oh, we really got to focus on that, don't we? Let's go to main focus. I just want to get professional workforce just to speed up a few things. We don't have any perks there, which is fine. But yeah, we're going to steal this back. We should be able to raise another army as well. We're going to assign him... Oh, imagine if he wasn't infirm. He'd be so powerful. But that's okay. Since he's not infirm, congratulations, you're being promoted. Stewardship, that's fine. And... sure. Okay, we got some land we could probably get rid of as well. I don't know why we have Fairgate Tower. That one I don't understand. We're going to give that... Let's give it to somebody... Sure, he's just a random guest. I'm not really too fast who we give this away to. And we will also... because he's... Okay, Mega War's kicked off. That's fine. That should sort out a few things as well. We've got 6,000 troops, so we're going to raise the rest of our army, and we're going to move down to the Stormlands now as well. So like I said, we're going to combine our armies, get them back up. Excellent. That's going to give us 10,000 troops. Excellent. You guys completed. Gathering is going to take a few more days. Excellent. So we've got 12,000 troops. So now this is where the next event will kick off. So the first one is normally when you siege here, you get an event, but like I said, because of the other mod that recreated the building, it might have clashed or might not always kick off. The next one is you have to have your stepbrother leading an army when you verse the Storm Army, and that will give you the next trigger of events. So they've come in here, that's fine. There we go, we got that one to kick off as well. So we got two options. The Storm King is dead, we just continue on as House Targaryen, or ours is the Fury, and you can play as Lord Paramount or the Sage Stag of the Stormlands. We're not going to do that, of course. We're just going to do the Storm King is dead and continue on, and so be it. So everything continues on normally like so, which is really cool. Next, we move west. So that means we now move towards the Reach. We might as well get our army over here, and this is where it will give us our next trigger. We get our claim on to King Myr of the Reach, which is fine. And like I said, you don't have to. So this triggers when you are leading an army against them. So if you don't want to trigger it and you want to keep House Garden in charge, just remove yourself. I think you can still have your sisters involved. I'm not 100% sure. We're just going to give this land away as well. You know what? Let's give it to... Ooh, okay. You're pretty far away. You know what? We're going to give it to you. Let's grant you the title. There we go. Now they got some more land. So that's fine. So yes, so like I said, this is where the next trigger comes in as well for the events. So we're just going to march down. We're just going to have to find their army. It doesn't really matter where they are. The Westerlands are joining in as well, which is fine. Now, I'm not too sure if the war involves the Westerlands as well. So for the trigger, or if it has to be the Reach army. But like I said, I'm not really too fussed to tell you the truth. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to just march there. We'll allow them to join, and this should give us the Field of Fire. I'll allow you guys to read that. I should have allowed you guys to read the other one as well. But check out the mod. Like I said, it is really good. It's well made for how quickly it's, you know, the dragons have been around and all that's like in the actual game. He's done a really good job. So this is the event you normally get for House Whore, and it kills off every House Whore, and you know, the event kicks off. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, but that's okay. So we're going to do it. So be it. The Lannisters bend the knee, which is fine. So be it. We do lose that, which is fine. And now we plan our next move. So they all become vassals of the Lord Paramount Harlan, which is this gentleman here of House Tyrell. And everything looks pretty good. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. So yeah, so that is that. So we've now got ourselves more of the Iron Throne. Old Town will hold out. Sometimes it will rebel and won't bend the knee. Sometimes it will. But that normally triggers after the North. So this is where we get our next trigger. So normally what you can do is you can kind of race up here to try and beat them. What you can do, and we're not going to raise our army. I think we've got enough troops anyway. It really won't matter. So if you want to fight him, you can, and that will create a normal war. But if you want him to bend the knee like it did happen in the actual game, you got to wait for his army to move down south and be in the Riverlands for, I think it's like a month or two. And once that's happened, you will get the trigger for him to bend the knee. So like I said, wait, we got another son. You know what? We're going to name him Aegon as well. Hey, they're recommending the names, not me. So yeah, so like I said, we're going to move up into Harenhel, and we'll just wait there for the time being. Hopefully the Northern Army should be marching down. Here they come. And we're just going to wait. Excellent. So there you go. So the event triggered, you don't need to fight him. You can if you want, and that actually removes this event. But he bends the knee. Now, I believe there is an opportunity as well. We're going to click on him, so be it. So he's bends the knee. But there's an opportunity where... Oh, which one is he? The Hungry Wolf? I can't remember. One of his brothers will actually try and assassinate your dragon. I've never seen that happen, but I believe it is a possibility. Maybe if you're playing as the Northern Army, you might be able to trigger it yourself. But yeah. So yes, so we have now completed almost everyone. We're on to now the Mountain and Vale. As you can see, like I said, guys, it does go pretty quickly. Like I said, because I'm not a big fan of being the ruler of everything. I do find it is a bit quick. Maybe if the rest of Essos was still around, I wouldn't mind it so much. But when you're pretty much painting the whole map pretty quickly, I just find it a very short-lived event. But I suppose once you get it set up, you can change factions or whatever. You can, change houses as well. So this is the next event. You just got to wait a little bit and this will pop up. So we can send Visenya to the Eyrie and the boy will bend the knee. Or we can marry Shara Aaron, which was supposedly proposed, and have King Ronald, our designated heir. We don't want him as our heir. We are going to send Visenya to the Eyrie. The boy will bend the knee. I don't know why you would pick that, unless you want House Aaron ruling over, but that's fine. We'll send Visenya, and that should kick off pretty quickly as well. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to leave the episode there, guys. We've conquered the 6 kingdoms besides Old Town. Old Town should hopefully join the fold once we move back down. We'll get a claim on Dawn, and then that'll probably be about it. Like I said, it's going to be a very short series, most likely only 2 episodes. I could conquer the rest of Essos, but when you got a dragon as powerful as Bleron the Black Dread, and as you can see, we just decimate every army. It's more of just, you're spending more time just friggin' declaring war and moving your troops there than anything else. And of course, like I said, we could rebuild King's Landing as well, but we're not going to. We got 8 years left. Yeah, still quite a while. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next one. Should be coming out quite soon. And as always, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys then. Until then, have a good one. Bye for now.